You must know this. The dirty way narcissists end their relationships. Relationships, akin to everything else, are perceived as a game by the narcissist. For many, the pattern involves winning the love and commitment of someone, followed by emotional, and at times, even physical abuse, ultimately culminating in discarding the individual. This harsh reality has been the experience for many individuals. Understanding the 3 stages of a narcissistic relationship is crucial, as it aids in recognizing if one's entangled in such a dynamic. The video I've crafted aims to shed light on the typical processes that unfold in a romantic relationship with a narcissist. However, today's focus is on the discard phase and 3 distinct methods narcissists employ to discard someone. While in the narcissist perspective, the discard may not be perceived as permanent, those on the receiving end typically find themselves broken and confused. The underlying truth is that narcissists desire commitment from others, but are inherently unwilling to commit to anyone. Hence, they are consistently on the lookout, actively seeking new sources of supply. Their perpetual quest involves replacing their current supply, ensuring that by the time they decide to discard an individual, they have already secured a fresh source. Moreover, the narcissist drops subtle hints about their intentions and activities. Many display a tendency to flirt, even in the presence of their partners. They'd also take pleasure in highlighting instances when others find them attractive. These behaviors are employed to instill insecurity in their partners and create the illusion of being universally desired. Narcissists willingly engage in numerous romantic relationships, taking on as many as they believe they can handle. However, when the time comes to discard someone, one should not anticipate a considerate approach. In my video, I delve into 3 unsavory methods narcissists employ to conclude relationships and transition to a new supply. One of their preferred tactics is initiating conflicts. Round 1. When a narcissist is poised to discard someone, every interaction transforms into an argument, culminating in a final confrontation designed to be the most severe. Naturally, everything is exaggerated to create a sense of justification for terminating the relationship. Despite it being their personal decision to move on, they'd orchestrate a scenario where you feel responsible. Consequently, every action of yours becomes subject to criticism, and nothing you do pleases them anymore. Your mere presence becomes a source of anger and annoyance. They shift blame onto you, asserting that you bring out the worst in them. The narcissist desires an exit, yet they endeavor to make you shoulder the blame. They never admit to being inherently selfish, inconsiderate, or unfaithful. Instead, they attribute their infidelity and unhappiness to you, asserting that you are the reason the relationship can no longer function. Where do they go? Another unscrupulous method narcissists employ to terminate relationships is by not formally ending them. They'd opt for a sudden disappearance, blocking communication, leaving you in a state of bewilderment, pondering what transpired. They have essentially engaged in a full-blown affair with their new supply, behaving as if you don't exist. Days, weeks, or months later, they may return, seemingly eager to resume where they left off, only to repeat the cycle. The narcissist keeps their partner in limbo, unaware of what's happening, where they go, or what they do. All they know is that the narcissist will return when they are ready. However, this is not a healthy relationship and should not be tolerated. The reality is that when the narcissist is not with you, they are with someone else. You and the relationship cease to exist in their mind when they are away, out of sight, out of mind. A third method narcissists use to conclude relationships is manipulating their partners into initiating the breakup. This occurs where the narcissist realizes that the only way they can play the victim is if the other person discards them. To achieve this, they often resort to making their partners jealous, with a common tactic being discussing their ex. Some may even spend time with the ex, especially if the ex is the new supply, and make their partner aware of it. The narcissist asserts their innocence, but they hope these actions are sufficient to make their partner want to leave. They may become more challenging to deal with, standoffish, giving more silent treatments, but never doing anything concrete enough to be labeled as the antagonist. The narcissist's aim is to manipulate their partner into pushing them away so they don't have to initiate the breakup. When you finally declare it's over, They show no resistance because this is precisely what they desired. This adds another layer of confusion for you, because the narcissist, through their actions, has made it evident that they don't care and have no intention of working on anything. They are content to exit the relationship. In conclusion, when the narcissist decides to end the relationship, someone will inevitably be hurt, and it won't be the narcissist. Regardless of the method they choose to conclude it, the decision is typically made solely for their own benefit. There is usually no closure or clear explanation regarding what went wrong, and they are unwilling to take accountability. Narcissists are indifferent to the pain they inflict on others. Their primary focus is on fulfilling their own needs and desires. Alright, that wraps up today's discussion. If there's anything I'd overlooked in today's content, please feel free to share it in the comment section below, along with your own thoughts and experiences. As always, I trust this information has been beneficial. Many thanks for tuning in.